It better give me the achievement.
You'll come to this lever, and when you pull it,
The
achievement
non-narrator,
will be given to you.
the one that
It's as
wrote to
simple as
me,
that.
said that he fixed it. So please. It worked. Oh. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Xpree, and today we are going to be clicking on this lovely button that says epilogue. So let's go into that, because that popped up, I believe, after we collected all of the statues, or Stanley figurines, or figurines, you know, whatever the narrator called them. Many years later. Oh. Whoa. Okay, I remember this. This is from when we pressed the skip button a bunch of times, and we basically I guess we just got rid of the narrator completely. Nope. Okay. Oh. We have a chair. A fire. Be cozy around the fire. Everyone gather around. I'm gonna tell you a story about the Stanley Parable. See. Right, let's see. I'm gonna venture out there into the cold. Oh. Okay. Oh, we're in a sandstorm now. There's a bunch of chairs everywhere. This is pretty loud. Gotta keep my voice nice and loud for this plot. Okay, we're going. Don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. Through the storm. You and I. All of us. We're all gonna go through this storm together. We made it out of the storm. This music is really nice. It's just really loud. Don't know what it quite means yet. Oh. Do we just keep traveling? I'm confused. This desert oasis. I don't think a desert can be an oasis. Oh. Whoa. Wait, what's this? What's this over here? Hold on. Wait. There's something off here in the distance compared to that thing. And I want to see what this thing is. Red. What is this? Is this just a random prop? Hello? It's the escape pod! We have our bucket! The escape pod took our bucket to here! Oh, that's so funny. What the heck? Oh, now I got my bucket with me. Yeah, property of Stanley. And I know it's a bucket because I have a bucket sticker on it. That's how I know this is a bucket. There's no other reason why I would... No. I can't English. There's power going on in here. Oh, we're back at the memory bank. Stanley Parable 2. Everything's so run down in here. What happened? Hello? Narrator? And Stanley walked down. I don't know how to do his voice. Oh. Hello, random shiny light. What is this? Cookie9's blog, the review of the Stanley 2 Parable. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. With the first game, when their first game teamed with originality, this Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fan base. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for. An infinitely deep hole? Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get uninspired side quests collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say though, I find the bucket to be quite comforting. A welcome reprieve from... I guess the bucket is quite nice to have, you know? I get to hear his little sound he does. Stanley Parable developers, no more spin-offs, no more sequels. Yep, that is true. Oh, it's all the buttons.
Jim.
Of course, they still say Jim.
Jim.
the gym buttons. I wonder if there's like a secret to press all of them. I probably would go press all of them, but no, it's okay. All the figurines. We're gonna collect them. We're gonna collect them all. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. 26 out of 6. You know what that is? It's like 4 point something. Around there. 4.2. Yeah, it's like 4.2 something. Around there. I know maths. Oh. Hello? Oh, hello again. Oh, hello. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you too. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable. Did you read the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard, in fact. Let me show you. Together we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also really need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead. Try combining some random letters together to make a new title for our game. Oh. Stanley Parable 3. Let's go with now with added circles. It's absurd. I love it. Every time we reset the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with the new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. You know what? I believe recycling the title is a fun way. Let's go. Good. Then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? He did not. Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. All right, there. The achievement machine is fixed. You see? I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one thing, the only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. Well, the current time for me, anyways, is 8:30 p.m. Please just slide into the computer is barely visible. Boom. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Wow. Hey, look at that. You're playing the Stanley Parable 3, now with added circle. That's great. Oh my god. I'm assuming that's the epilogue ending. But we still have many other endings that we need to get. We have the bucket. And the bucket can bring many new different endings.
Were gone.
And so that's what we're going to do.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
We're going to
the
take the
confusion
bucket.
And the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Wait.
Oh, new content? What does that mean? New content?
How did you forget, narrator? We have to get the achievement. I'm gonna make my way to the achievement lever, and we're gonna see if it works now.
Wait, Stanley. I've just now realized that bucket you're holding.
What?
It's the bucket I've been working on for my sequel.
Oh.
How did you get your hands on it?
So you remember?
This the preview to the sequel? How do you have the bucket already? This makes no sense at all.
I guess he remembers. I came back
Hold on.
to say that for a quick
Did I
second.
already show you my ideas for the sequel?
Uh-oh.
I don't remember doing that at all. You're seeing things all out of order.
Well, it's not my fault. You just had to have some more dialogue, didn't you? Oh, what the heck?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle?
Yeah. There's no more jumps. Like, I guess he doesn't mention anything about how the things are gone. Okay, if you keep saying stuff, then I'll stay here. But
The infinite hole, the giant door, did you see them already?
yeah, okay.
Stanley, none of them are ready yet. I'm still developing them. They're not even close to finished. How did they look when you saw them? Were they captivating? Were they exciting? Did they fulfill on the promise of everything that a sequel to Stanley Parable could possibly be?
No.
Have I figured out how the hell to make a sequel to this game?
No, narrator, you did not. You is blank. There's nothing here.
Wait, if you're still carrying the bucket around with you, if the bucket is interesting to you, that means I must have made it correctly.
Oh, no.
Yes. You carrying the bucket with you everywhere is exactly what I set out to accomplish. The bucket is the exciting and captivating new content that I promised. I did it! I win! I made a sequel to the Stanley Parable.
Oh,
yes,
no.
the sign is correct. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
Thank you for enjoying the new
taking
content.
the bucket everywhere with you, clinging tightly to the bucket, never letting it go. It means I've won. It means
no.
I am victorious over the gamers. It is a sweet salve of victory on my soul. Thank you for enjoying the new content. The bucket is the Stanley Parable now.
The bucket is the Stanley Parable.
There is no Stanley Parable without the bucket. I win, I win, I win, I win, I win, I win, I win.
Oh my, no you did not win, narrator. Oh, take me back to the correct, okay. Okay, now if we go back there.
All of his co-workers.
Okay, the free new plus easy achievement, get it here. And so, if this works, please.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
I remember.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
It better give me the
you see,
achievement.
You'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement
non-narrator,
will be given to you.
the one that
It's as
wrote to
simple as
me,
that.
said that he fixed it. So please. It worked. Oh.
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait. What in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure. Composure.
Composure.
Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended.
Yes.
It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2.
There we go.
Breathe. Just breathe.
That's great. Okay. But what happens if you go to everything with the bucket? This might just be...
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I mean, I've seen everything. And there's a settings champion thing. Oh. You've been here already. Okay. I guess we can't go there.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself,
let's see.
What do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer
is that they
want to be individually recognized. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button
can't even make him
says the name
mad
Jim.
for
But
pressing
of course,
the button too
in the
early.
final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
Missed
Here,
opportunity.
Let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience
I've been
of this
Jim.
feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
I wonder...
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
The person that's talking to us.
Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button.
Never mind.
Otherwise,
They did
it's
have
just
something.
a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Okay.
Jim. See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name, the button says. But no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
No.
Jim.
Did I break it?
Jim.
He didn't take the gym button away. Well, The bucket breaks everything. Let's see. So what happens if I bring the bucket to the bucket? Does the bucket disappear? Is the bucket not
Maybe
there?
I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable too. They would appreciate what I've created here.
So mad. Alright. Let's see. What if I bring the bucket to the bucket? The bucket is not there. The bucket's not there. Wait. Two buckets.
Wait, there are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket? Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Are you with me?
Oh,
Stanley! Oh, thank
my bucket.
God. I didn't lose you, Stanley. The power of 2 buckets was too much.
Oh,
I had to destroy both of them.
oh
I
my.
know how much the bucket meant to you.
Give it
I couldn't
back.
take the risk. I hope one day you can forgive me.
He murdered my bucket. My bucket. How could you? Dang it. And the last thing would be what I would have done was take the bucket to the infinite hole, but we've already
Okay,
done
I'll be
that.
honest, I haven't yet decided on this
Okay.
one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration,
Alright.
like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Stepniece. Okay, so I pressed blue last time and he picked white. So if I pick white, does he get pick
You know,
blue?
sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all
Yeah.
along. Happy 12th birthday, stepniece, it is.
Who? Am I your stepniece?
Oh,
I'm so
actually.
confused.
Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yeah.
Ready to move on now?
Yeah, you destroyed my bucket, so I guess I'm done. Nothing else here to do. I can't test out the infinite hole.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of...
Get me out of here. Just interrupt them and leave. Look at the balloons are changed, but we lost the white ones. Okay. We're gonna get
All
one
of his
new
co-workers
ending
were gone.
with the bucket,
What could
and
it
I
mean?
know which one we're
Stanley
gonna get.
decided to
It's
go
my
to the
favorite
meeting room.
one.
Perhaps Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Not with the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him,
I have felt the
telling
bucket
him that
calling
the
to him.
employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Oh.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself.
Yes.
Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
It's very insightful. Can I just chill around here and it says more dialogue? Number 1, Dad. I hate
Truly,
Mondays.
being here with the bucket was a grand adventure. Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First,
Let's see.
walking through the door on the right, then walking to the lounge, then arriving at the lounge. What a
Yes.
thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
His sarcastic, like, any remark he says is just so...
Perhaps this was where the bucket felt most truly at home. Here in the employee
Fuel.
lounge.
Oh, that's
Perhaps it's the only
Fuel.
place a bucket can even feel at home.
coffee nut. Alright, is that all the dialogue? I do like finding all the dialogue in here.
Stanley decided to just give the bucket absolutely as much time
Oh.
as it needed to be in the lounge.
There you go,
Clearly,
bucket.
the bucket and the employee lounge shared a special connection.
I like how they added more dialogue to this. Instead of random endings you can get. Oh my goodness. Is that it? No more? Hello? Narrator? Alright. We're going to the
Finally,
stairs.
The bucket was done being in the lounge,
Yes.
and they took the first open door on their left to get
Nope.
back to business.
No, we did not. Where we're going.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes.
Yes,
Go there.
go
Good,
there.
said the
Good.
bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do. Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
That is
but
true.
Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He
And
was firmly convinced
decided
that the
to jump
bucket
off
had
the-
spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Oh, okay. I guess interrupting him about getting off the catwalk does nothing. That's
No, stop.
What?
Look there on the wall. You see? There's a sign right there.
Oh,
it says, no
my.
buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
Cuz.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and
Oh.
what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it.
No, I already have a
This
sticker on it.
misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the
I
entire
have a
rest of
sticker
the
on
game
it.
if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
No.
Please, step in here for a moment.
Oh my goodness. Where are we going? Oh. Oh no.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
All right. I
Simple
didn't wear
enough,
these
right?
glasses for
This
10
should tell us
years for
everything
nothing.
we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Okay.
Okay, let's begin.
Okay. I got this. All right.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
What the heck? That does not help.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
What?
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Oh my goodness. No way. They're going to play on the fact that it's not a real bucket.
Item 3. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. This is a bucket.
Oh my. No explanation of why that's a bucket?
Item 4. Is this a bucket? Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
I'm pretty sure that's a bucket.
Is this a bucket?
Yes. What?
Correct. This is a bucket.
How did... Huh?
Item 6. Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both.
What?
Gotcha.
Okay, how can it be yes and a no? Please. Please tell me.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
I think I know where it is. Hold on. Back here. With my property of a bucket. Oh, what? No.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait,
Well, nothing
when
could
I
be a
say
bucket.
nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which
Yes.
of course is not true. Unless... Is that what you think?
Yes,
Answer
everything.
me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Am I a bucket?
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
It is?
I can't have that. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
But I'm going to erase all buckets
No.
from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
No, don't erase my bucket. This bucket brings me different endings. Hey. Oh,
What happened? Is everything gone?
oh, because everything's a
Why did
bucket.
everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
That is
and you,
true.
Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
I mean,
Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets.
sort of.
Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So,
Eh.
tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Okay.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person. All right, here we go.
He didn't say to me, he didn't tell me not to say this, but you're a bucket. And that's a good thing. All right, but that'll be all for this episode. We'll make sure to come back here and do more bucket endings because there are more. And I want to see the rest of them because they're very silly. So if you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing if you already haven't. Leave a like, comment, tell me which bucket ending that you've done or you would like to see. That'd be lots of fun because then I can make sure to get it for you and then we can all have a fun laugh about it. But I'll make sure to catch you in the next one. Goodbye.
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was...